both hands to a bomb blast 13 years ago. Today she is a global icon. On May 26, 2002, a 13-year-old Malvika decided to fix her torn pair of jeans by sticking the edges of glue. In search of a blunt object to apply pressure to the glued edges of the denim, she ventured into the garage of her Bikaner home. When she found the object she thought would do trick, Malvika rushed with it to her room. Little did she know it was grenade. The family was unaware that an ammunition depot in the vicinity had exploded months ago. The bomb pieces were scattered in many parts of the area. The minute Malvika jabbed and the grenade on the fabric, it exploded. Malvika lost both her hands in the explosion and sustained severe injuries to her legs. Legs include multiple fractures, nerves paralysis, and hyposthesia. Today, Dr. Malvika Iyer, apart from a bomb blast survivor, is also a social worker, a PhD scholar, an international motivational speaker, a disability rights activist, and the global shape under the World Economic Forum. Beginnings. Though Malvika was born in Kumbakonam, Tamil Nadu to a B. Krishnan and a wife Hema Krishnan, she grew up alongside her older sister Kadambari in Bikaner, Rajasthan, one of the places her father, who worked as an engineer at the waterwork department, was transferred. I had a beautiful childhood, says Malvika, going down memory lane. My father was constantly transferred due to the nature of the job, but my mother's sister I would stay put in Bikaner. He would visit us on the weekends. I loved traveling with my mum around the city, eating out, watching films, and buying beautiful Rajasthani clothes, she says. A leader of her colony kids gang, she would often spend the time kicking ball, flying kites, role play teacher, and strolling down the ramp in her mother's saris. A lover of the things crafty and creative, she would also speed around the colony in roller stacks. She even the trained Kathak for over 7 years. The bomb blast changed her life, and though it snatched Malvika's hand, it failed to rob her remarkable resilience. She missed years of schooling, but did appear as a private candidate in the secondary school leaving certificate examination in Chennai. With the help of Scribe, she became an overnight sensation when she secured a state rank among the private candidates with a whopping 483 upon 500. She was invited to Rashtrapati Bhavan to meet the then President of India, the late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who lauded the fighter. Her MPhil in social work and the Madras School of Social Work was first class and distinction, and even won her Rolling Cup for the best MPhil thesis in 2012, which deal with the segmentation of people with disabilities with abilities. One of the prime reason for the choice and the subject stemmed the personal experience as a young differently abled woman who had to fight at every step. There were two different reactions from people, my family, friends and relatives who knew were shocked and hurt, but they were happy, supportive. They were happy I survived because even the doctors had given up on me, she says. But some people came to visit her in hospital and would often talk in husband's vipers loud enough for her hear. They wound stairs of my bounced hand to leg and say, "What a terrible thing to have happened. She is a girl child who will marry her." The, the attitudinal barrier among the generic public person with the disabilities still exists, and it is jarring. I have accepted my life with it is way it is, that you may perhaps in a matter of 30 seconds will take me 10 minutes. But I am content with how my life because this is illiterately my second chance as at it. Malvika's first step towards become a motivational speaker was when her story gained immense recognition and she was invited to speak at TEDx Youth at the Red Chennai in 2013. And ever since, there was no looking back. She continued to capitative spectators at global platforms like United Nations in New York City, IIM Kozhikode, Norway, Indonesia and South Africa, where she highlighted the importance of inclusion. In October 2017, she was invited to co-chair the World Economic Forum's India Economic Summit held at Hotel Taj Palace, New Delhi. Malvika has been part of survival programs that intend to raise awareness about the need for universal design, accessible public space and participation of disabled youth in promoting inclusive election. Advocating at a positive body image, Malvika walked the ramp as a showstopper for NIFT and Ability Foundation in Chennai emphasizes the need designing clothes and functionality and style for people with disability too. Malvika, though her life achievements has become a role model, the fuel that keeps her going in life's unending message and the grace her inbox by people from all walks of life. Someone told me they have a picture of men in their wall, another wrote my name on their desk to remind them not to give up when trials tribulation become roadblocks. It gives them the strength to remember that if I could rise above failure and become an achiever, so can they. I cannot let down people who believes in me, says Malvika. This young woman may be an ideal for thousands, but her role model continues to her mother. My mother pulled me out one of the most difficult phases of my life. And she continues to inspire me even today. Me and her, we are a team. Becoming even half the person of my mother would be the biggest achievement of my life, says Malvika. Things to avoid. Don't share it. It applies to every person, be it with the abilities or not, regardless. Being curious is alright, but asking a person you hardly know question like, where are you always born like this, is not okay. If you see a person with disabilities struggling, ask them if they need help. Don't force help by talking it for granted they are disabled and need of help. Stop using the restrictive terms for person with disability. It is an irony that people in a wheelchair are referred to as wheelchair bound. The wheelchair doesn't bind them, it liberates them. Things to do. Share success stories of people with disabilities, be it at home, your school, college, workplace or community level. Ask persons with the disabilities about their interest in all areas, not just disability. Having their voice in every medium is important. People with disability don't come out often as they don't have enough opportunities. Can we work together to open platforms and avenues for them? Did Malvika's stories inspiring you? Get in touch with her, Malvika Iyer.